Okay, hi, good morning. My name is Maria Gutierrez. So I'm gonna answer the question. The first one was, what am I interested in working in schools um, with historical marginalized communities? Um, as you know and see on my resume, I almost have 15 years working in this kind of environment for education. The first one was Monterrey, obviously, Mexico. It was one of the most important college, a private college in Monterrey, and my principal role in there was manage all the budget for maintenance for the buildings. At that moment, we have 4 campuses, and I had to manage the contracts with providers and all the people involved on this kind of maintenance for buildings. And my second experience in this environment for education was on a small private school with preschool, elementary, and middle school. That school has at that moment more than 300 students, something like that. And my principal role was as principal administrator. And I've been there for almost 8 years and a little bit more, 3 or 4 months. And the last experience that I had working in this environment was here in Denver, and the Augustine Institute. It's a school where it's a school with a master's degree in theology for adults, and they have a platform online called Form, with it's kind of Netflix, but they have um, only Catholic content. So I was working in Spanish, and my principal role was review, translate, and get all the Spanish content for the Latino community. And unfortunately, we they have some issues with fundraisers and this situation with COVID-19, so they decide to um, disappear this department. So I was there for almost 2 years, and before I get this last job, I was very involved on all the PTO with the PTO community at my daughter's school. One of them was on R&B Creekside, and now they are on Cape, on the campus on Green Valley Ranch. And the second question is, tell us about the best coach manager you ever had, and what did they do? How did you performance change? So I will say the best coach, or for me, it was when I was on Monterrey, Mexico, at Instituto Nesaldi is the name for this private school, because my relationship with the owner, it was very close, and she always makes me feel like I'm was part of the family of the goals, and that makes me feel good in that, and that's made me feel do my extra works, and always try to get the best for everyone, for the owner, for the parents, for the students, for all the staff. And the biggest project, or the biggest goal, was to recover the payments too, and I almost did it, because I recovered almost the totally the prestige. I recovered 95% of the totally of the payments due with parents. And the last question was, tell us about the last time you learned something new. Obviously, I only have 5 years here, and I never been in touch with any kind of English language, so I have to do it right now. And at my last job, even though it was under the ministry Spanish department, I had to I have to talk with my coworkers for the other departments, and that makes me feel a little bit um, stressed or confused if they didn't get all that I said. And the most important thing was this kind of institute, the Augustine Institute, is a Catholic school, and I been learned a lot about my faith, and that is the most important thing that I think I learned recently. So I'm very, very grateful for that.